How's it? This is Mundo. I've got the strangest video for you today. There's going to be no guitar playing, but there's going to be more guitar playing in your future because hopefully some of these tips will help you as you get older like I am. So I've been playing my whole life, and as it turns out, I've got some back issues, some structural issues, and it's my fault, bad posture and all that stuff. Plus the guitar being on your shoulder doesn't help, and trying to look cool on stage doesn't help either, I guess. So let me first tell you some of the bad habits I've picked up, and maybe that'll help you. Don't hold me to it, but I'm a big Steve Vai fan, and in one of the earlier interviews I read from him, he said the most important thing in your studio was your chair. So think about it. You sit in your chair the whole time, right? Second most important thing, I guess, would be your screen, because you're looking in it the whole time. So that's kind of where I started with my studio. I got a good chair, memory foam, lumbar support, and all that good stuff. And even with a good chair, when I sit in it for hours and hours, I'll get up and I'll have some bad back issues. Recently, I spent at least 5 hours in this chair working and mixing on something, and when I got up, I had some bad circulation in one of my legs. All right, so back to the chair. This is what you should do. I've learned both feet on the ground, up, supporting with your core, all that good stuff. I've learned this from physical therapists and people, you know, shoulders up high. It's not gonna happen because we're guitar players, right? So, first of all, we have the guitar. It's on one leg, leaning this way. A tip I got from Ron Eschte when I was a kid was, as you get older and you practice, switch to the other leg. So I've done that as well. Keep your weight evenly dispersed. There's, you know, lifting a leg up on a footstool and all that good stuff. I've learned just to keep moving around, but I still slump. I'll be working in front of the computer. I'll still slump this way. I'll be up here. Us guitar players have the gooseneck, so now you got problems here. We play a guitar like this, so we're constricting our chest, and that's going to give us shoulder problems. This is all stuff I learned through my years, so hopefully that'll help somebody. Speaking of other bad habits, is you should, as a guitar player, stand up straight on both legs with the weight evenly dispersed on both feet. You know, stand straight, not one leg, but this looks cool, and we're always going to do this, or not on the other hips. So I don't think that's going to change, but maybe in the studio or home, practicing both legs upright. Still support your core. It's a work in progress for me. And now you're using your bigger muscles to support the guitar. Lighter guitars help as well. Hopefully some of this stuff will help you. So the main idea for this video today is I am going to bring my studio a little more upright. So I bought a standing desk converter, and I'm going to put my computer on it, and it'll allow me to raise my platform and practice, keep my sight level straight. And then I'll have the best of best worlds. I'll be able to sit down, I'll be able to stand up. It's funny, when I record, I stand up a lot because it sounds stupid, but to my ears, when I hear myself play, sometimes it sounds like I'm sitting down. So I stand up. But even then, when I'm standing up and I'm doing take after take after take, because you know we all do it, things are lower, and I'm bending down, and I'm reaching over, so it'll be nice to have my recording gear raised. Hopefully it'll work out. And if this helps anybody, then my job is done. That's my idea, is to pass on some of this knowledge and keep our axes in our hand. If you like what I'm talking about, please subscribe and ring the bell, and let's take this down and put up the standing desk converter. And here it is. Ta-da! Ta-da! By the way, this standing desk converter is made by iMovr, I-M-O-V-R. It's the Zip Lift Plus. So it's the bigger one that they make. It's fairly priced and got great reviews. They had a great return policy. I talked to somebody in real time via the internet and told them the weight constrictions I had, and they said they thought this would work. If it didn't, I could send it back. 42 inches at its widest, and it can lift up to 45 pounds. I'm at about 40, 41. So they said it would work. It would be a little harder to lift. I'll give it a go in a second. By the way, a tip. The tip is I can use these Arlex pads, which I've always used for my monitors. And I just got a tip from a guy who owns a studio here in Vegas. He had somebody from Nashville come and check out his studio and optimize it. And one thing he said was to get rid of these and just go and get furniture, you know, what would they be called? The little furniture toes or heels or things that you put under there. So I'm going to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get that and put that up. He swears by them now. I'll see if I like it. If not, I'll bring these back in the picture. But it's cleaner without the RLXs at the point. Let me know if that works for you. Anyway, so, oh, by the way, it came with an, what do they call it, ergonomic pad. And it's great, so I'll be standing on that. That's awesome, but I gotta tell you, to go under my desk and rewire this, it was the best knee pad. So it was awesome. I've already used it. And the best tip I can tell you is if you have a toddler or somebody younger, you can make wiring your studio fun by having them go in and under and hand you the cords. My son's 16, he's taller than me, so those days are over. This pad was great. Alright, so I have a lever here, or a lever. And I do got to engage my core and lift. Nice. Alright, so if I'm playing, let's see how, by the way, these come up and out at you, so I put it as far back as I can. I think I better stop there because I might be pulling on cords. No, I'm good. I'm good, and that's awesome. That's awesome, and I'm able to elevate my speakers as well. That's one reason I wanted to get this stand so I could put the speakers on the side. I could still maybe lift them up higher, but you want them at ear level. Let's see. There you go. I have my mouse down here, but I could move it up. Move it over here. My Apollo Twins down there. My precious coffee warmer still here. I think this is going to work. Nice. By the way, the tray for your keyboard, it can tilt, I think, up to 15 degrees. So I guess typing at this kind of lower angle is better ergonomically for you. I'm excited about that because in the past I've had I type all day, and then when it comes to playing guitar, I had a little bit of pain here. I'm falling apart, I tell you. But I got one of these pads for your, let's put it all the way down again. Still learning this. Oh, it comes down easy. The lady I talked to told me coming down might be hard as well. I'd have to push it down, but that came down easy. It was quiet. If I'm sitting down, let's see, let's flatten this pad. I kind of like that the keyboard, or excuse me, that the monitor's this height as well because I've got better posture already. That's the name of the game for the long game. I think this is going to work. If you like this, please subscribe, ring the bell. If you want to hear more about these little health tips that I've learned in my career, I will go more into detail. But hey, the key is to keep the RXs in our hand and keep making music, right? So until next time, aloha.